So Ranen has been laying down and relaxing here this morning. He was on the mulch pile over there where there's composting and mulching going on. I'm potting some things up over there right now, some Apios Americana in some pots. Got him some warm milk, and then he sauntered on over here slowly, and he's just relaxing. He knows he's got limitations now and he can't move without pain. He's got had some more milk here, and I'm going to get him lots of good food throughout the day, better small amounts at a time. I'll get some fresh eggs, cook up some brown rice and eggs and a little meat for him, and keep caring for him here. Got some kibbles, of course, and he's got water here. Poor boy. Oh, boy. He's okay on this right side. It's the left side over there that's got the problem. He got hit real hard in the back of that vehicle, folks. You can see that's where most of the grease is. That's where it hit him the hardest. And this side on the underside here on the left side, left rear hind quarter. So sorry, baby. We're going to do our best to make sure those vehicles don't get anywhere near you in the future. That's why we're working on double fencing out here, folks, on 75 acres, 2 complex rural properties in the flood zone with lakes and swamps and rivers and streams, and not easy to fence this, especially with all the different zones that we're fencing off, all the different planting zones, rotational zones for the goats, crop production zones, and there's just a lot to it. And I want to get on it this morning, but I've got a priority to deal with some of our potting over here, so I'm going to get onto that topic here. But just briefly, let me summarize it here. These were all planted in the Apios Americana. I just weeded them this morning because weeds were growing up. They're all going into the big pots, folks, because these produce tubers, and this is their final destination home where they will produce the tubers. I weeded these pots also, and I've got tubers, lots of tubers. I got enough to plant hundreds and hundreds of them here, maybe 1,000 or more, 2,000. I don't know what I got. I haven't counted them. And here I've got a compost pile of aged wood chips and goat poop compost that's been here for aging for well over a year. And of course I mixed it in with some of the ground, the topsoil here, instead of bringing in topsoil. I don't mind just taking a little off the top here. It's all going to get more compost and piles and stuff here. This is one of those areas. There's no, it's kind of complex, but there's to be a drive around right here around the compost piles, and then there's a caged in compost area there for the sensitive stuff to keep the varmints out and all. So it's good quality material for the potting soil here. I've also got some wood ash here, wood ash and charcoal, and that all goes into the mix too. All right, folks, I'm going to get to potting. I want to max out the trailer here, at least with the pots, and move them to destinations where there's trellising and there's irrigation. That's the first priorities. And then later on, they'll go to other areas where there may be some trellising possibilities, but the irrigation still needs to be expanded, and we will need to get on that and not procrastinate. Then there's other areas where pots are just going to be sitting here and starting to sprout while we need to urgently build the trellising. There's a lot of trellising work that needs to be done out here for these vining plants, folks. These are the tubers here, but the beautiful vines go up with the nice little leaves and the beautiful flowers, fragrant flowers. All right, I'm gonna get to work.